Hey guys, live here. It's been a long time, no live, and I've been meaning to do a live stream for quite a while because I wanted to build this. Oh, sorry. Let me go ahead and mute that. Sorry about that. Anyway, I wanted to build this on a live stream, so actually, I'm going to do this video just talking to you guys about the Philippines. Then, assuming it's not too late, it's already kind of late, but assuming it's not too late, after that, I'll go live on Facebook and just snap this up. After this live stream here on YouTube, then I'll switch over to Facebook Live and just snap this guy up. So I've been meaning to do that for a while, but just been busy preparing for the Philippines, and then was in the Philippines and had a really good time there. So just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about that. Philippines, I was there for 8 days, 4 days there, kind of in and around Manila, and then kind of like 3.5 days sort of in Boracay there with my family. So just going to give us a few minutes here, just starting up, letting a few people come in. I didn't really give very much notice to this live stream and just kind of just started it up just a few minutes ago. Sort of announced that they're around on Facebook, so give some people a few minutes to come in. But basically, the trip to the Philippines was really, really good. I think just concerning the first few days there, when I was just there doing Gunpla event stuff, it was really nice. Just met a bunch of people there, just met all kinds of people there in the hobby. And yeah, it was cool because the 3 different events that I did a different event on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And they're all like associated with kind of like different groups. So it was cool to like meet just like a bunch of people who like I guess usually hang out more in different groups, I guess. So like Saturday's event, I think it was like a lot of like the Pinoy Gunpla community group, and Sunday was at the Plamo Attack Studios. That was like I think that's like iPlamo group, and then Monday was the Gunpla Builders Den event, and so it's like most of the guys from that group and stuff too. So I guess we'll just, you guys are hearing and seeing everything okay? The stream is okay? Yes, I think it is, but if there's some problem or something, say in the chat. I'm kind of watching the chat there as well. Yeah, so I guess we'll just start from the beginning. So I got there Saturday morning, like around noon almost. And then some guys picked me up there from the event, and we went to Saturday's event, which was the Nail Argama event. So just from that event, just want to say thanks to Aki for inviting me there. That was kind of like, that was the whole thing that first sparked the Philippines trip in the first place anyway. So just want to say thanks to him for inviting me to the event, and the event was really fun for me. There was a lot of people there, I think, and there were some cool kits. I judged a contest there. I think I was one of, I think there was 5 of us judging the kits there. So there was a handful of kits. I think it was 17 entries, if I remember correctly. So there was a pretty good range there of skill levels, and there was some cool kits there on display. I took some video. So I guess I'll kind of go off on a tangent here for a second just to talk about the videos. I was planning to do like kind of more like vlog type videos like I did in Japan, just like kind of taking video of just kind of everything and the events and all of that stuff. I decided not to do that much video actually because it was my first time in the Philippines, and like I was just gonna be busy like with doing the events and stuff. I didn't really want to just put a lot of my focus into making videos. So I did take a few videos, so there will be a few videos from my trip, but overall don't expect like full vlogs of like everything that I did in the Philippines, because I didn't take all that much video actually. So there will be a few videos from the trip, but not that much. Anyway, so yes, so Saturday's event, yeah, judged there and just kind of hung out with some people. I gave like a presentation there to some of the people who were there at the event, talking about like my history with Gunpla and this YouTube and all of that stuff. So Saturday's event was successful, and Saturday evening had some dinner and drinks with some of the guys from the Pinoy Gunpla community. I think some of the admins of that group and some of the members of that group had a really nice dinner. The food in general of the entire trip was really good. I think I just really liked all of the food that I had during the trip. So, you know, I had like no experience with Filipino food at all, but it was definitely really delicious, definitely quite good. So that was one thing that I definitely enjoyed. And the guys there gave me this. So one of the things in this video as well that I want to do is just show you guys some of the stuff that I got from the trip. Here's what the guys there gave me, this Neozeon Kshatriya cup. Very cool, which actually matches quite well with something else that I got from the trip. So I'll show you that here in a minute. So yeah, I think this was from the group or from Danj, or just kind of both together. So thank you, Dodge. Thank you, those guys there in the group. I had a really nice evening with them, and it was really cool. So that was Saturday. Sunday was the event at Plamo Attack Studio. So the owner of Plamo Attack Studio, Carlo, he picked me up in the morning, took me to a really nice breakfast. Then he took me to Green Hills. A lot of people recommended me to go check out Green Hills as a shopping place there in the Philippines. So he took me there to check out Green Hills. We looked around there for a bit. It was cool I didn't take video there. It was cool just to kind of see just the shopping experience for a lot of people there in the Philippines who do go shopping at Green Hills. I did buy one thing while I was there, and it's this Zinnerman figure from Unicorn. I have, if you've seen my room tour video or something, I have the Benaja Lynx and the full frontal figures from this series. It's a series of like UFO claw grabbers there in Japan. So just got this one to add it to the collection. So very cool. I'm still missing the, I think there's, I'm still missing the Merida one, is the one that I really want. There's a Merida Cruz figure that goes with this one that I would really like to get if I can find it someday. There's also, I believe, an Audrey Byrne figure, and then probably one more because they were like in sets of two. It's like Benaja and Full Frontal was one, Zinnerman and Merida was one set, and I think there was another set, Audrey and one more. So if you guys ever find the set of like to go with this, the UFO Merida one, someone let me know. You can buy it like on Amazon or something like that, but it's like kind of pricey. So I don't know. This was not very expensive at all. I think it was like 800 pesos, which I guess is something around like $15 or something. So not that bad. Anyway, so yeah, this kind of goes well with the Neozeon Cup, actually. So very happy about that. That was cool. Very exciting find for me. So anyway, after Green Hills, Carlo took me to their, actually, Plum Attack Studio has 2 locations, so he took me to the second one. Went there and just had a look around the shop there. Really nice shop. really nice store there. I think that one was, if I remember correctly, that is the one that's in Quezon City, if I remember correctly. I did take a video there, so you'll see that later. And then after checking out that shop, then we went to their first shop and had the event there. And the event was like, I think, very, very good. So I'm just trying to check the chat here as well. Yeah, they have two shops. One is in Quezon City and one is in Timog, I think. And so Timog was where the event was. So it was cool. Actually, a couple people who went to the event on Saturday actually also came to the event on Sunday as well, which was cool. It's like different parts of Manila. Yeah, I think we had a lot more people turn out there than we expected, than I expected, and than they expected there too. So as I said, Carlo is the owner there, and also he's like kind of co-owner there with Reginald. Reginald is who I actually talked to before the event, so that's who like I was in contact with. A really cool guy there, who I think basically sort of runs that Timog shop there. And they have some other guys there on their staff, Simon and I think Sarah, some other people there. So met a bunch of them, all their staff, and met a bunch of their kind of group and customers there, and also judged an event there as well. Hey Dodge is here. Yeah, so also judged an event there. They had a Kotobukiya event, so that was kind of interesting. I think that you don't really show or don't really see as many like Kotobukiya events. It's mostly Gunpla stuff, so it was cool to judge that. They had, I think, about 10 entries in all. So I think they were hoping for maybe more entries, but I think the turnout of people actually coming to the event was better than expected, so that was good. So it was a lot of fun just hanging out there with everyone. Also, while I was there, I got Moki Mats, aka on Facebook, Moki Plamo. I had just gotten in touch with him before the trip and said that I wanted to meet him and I wanted to interview him. So he was kind enough to go there to the event, and we sat down and did an interview there in the middle of the event. So that was really fun. Of course, you guys will see that interview also later this week, probably end of this weekend, something like that. And yeah, so it was cool to sit down and interview him. Just see the kits on display there. Really nice shop too, just small shop there, but a lot of really cool stuff. And see the Deep Striker, you know, the huge Teeth Sturmer Mechanicore kit that I got that people keep asking me if I'm working on that. I'm still not working on mine, but Reginald is there working on one for a commission, so it was cool to see the kit. It's the first time that I've like seen the kit in person, like coming together. He had it only about maybe 30% done, but it's still just cool to see that. So after that event, just me and the Plamo Tech Studio staff all went out for a really nice dinner there as well. Just had a really amazing dinner at a nice Italian restaurant there. So it was really, really good. Yeah, just really thankful to all those guys, Reginald and Simon, all their staff, and especially Carlo, the owner, took really, really good care of me that day. So thank you so much to Carlo. I'm not sure if he's gonna see this. I'll have to link him. Yeah, really, really cool guys. So definitely check out their shops, guys, if you get a chance. I took videos there, and you guys will see that a little bit later. So that was Sunday. Another really good day. And then Monday morning, what did we do first? Now I can't remember. Monday was a busy day, I think. First, we went to just straight to the event, I think. After having some breakfast, we went to the event there. It was in Cavite, or at a mall there in Cavite. That was with the Gunpla Builders Den, and so that was with like Dexter's group. Dexter Marcos is someone who was a huge help to my trip, and also just owe a lot of thanks to him and the Just Gunpla Builders Den group. So they gave me this T-shirt as well here. So this is from them, from one of the guys there at the event. If you can see that, Pro Builder. Really nice T-shirt. So thank you for this as well. They gave me some other stuff too, which I'll show you in a minute. Almost forgot this. This would be terrible to forget, but just going back to Sunday at the Plummo Attack Studio. The Plummo Attack Studio guys also gave me a gift. They gave me a kit, a really, really awesome kit that I was really looking forward to checking out. So I'm really excited about this kit. It's really awesome. Here it is. Ta-da! It's the Metal Gear Sahelanthropus kit from Kotobukiya. Really, really awesome looking kit. I'm really looking forward to this. So if you guys don't know, last year I made a like Sahelanthropus kind of version, SD Zaku, as just kind of a little like project build there, build off with Simon Gundam UK. This one though is the full kit. Very, very cool, including this Plummo Attack Studio sticker. So yeah, just one more reason to be really thankful to those guys there. So very pleased with that. If I can get the kit closed here. So I'll try to work on this soon for you guys, but it's a pretty big kit, I know, so I'll have to make some time. I want to finish up a bunch of work in progress stuff as soon as I can, but we'll try to work on that soon as well. So anyway, back to Monday at the Gunpla Builders Den event there we had at the mall, which was really cool. I know Dexter talked with like the guy who's like the manager of the mall and stuff, and they were really helpful, and I guess like he was really interested in the event. So it was a lot of fun. That one also, I think we had a really good turnout of people there. They had a whole bunch of stuff kind of going on. We had a Gunpla contest as well, which I and a couple of other guys also judged that. And Victoria, Mama How wants to see me. I'll mention Mama How here in just a moment. So yeah, we had a Gunpla contest there, and I think we had about 15 entries, I think, totally, and there's like a couple different categories. And then there was also a build-off that they did there. So like I think it was like 4 hours. The guys just were like building some HG Armed Blood Orphans kits, and then that was the third category of the contest. So there was a couple of different categories of contests that we judged and gave out prizes for those. I know those prizes were donated by, let's see, I have it here. The prizes were donated by Sam's Model Kits. So they're in the Philippines. Sam's Model Kits donated the prizes for that event. And that was really, really cool. And just we had lunch there. It was cool to just sit down with some of the guys from that group and just sit down and have some lunch there. So yeah, of the members of that group, also, yeah, I know Victor's here in the chat, so I have to say thanks to Victor. Victor was one of the guys who picked me up at the airport when I first arrived, so thanks, Victor. And also his brother took me back to the airport later. So thanks, Victor. Tell your brother thank you as well. Also, Ethan, Jonathan also picked me up Monday morning to take me to the event, and so thank you to Ethan as well, who also helped me with some of the driving, and just a bunch of the guys there at the group. So also I got some gifts here from some of the people there as well. So let me show you this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff here. This one, ta-da, is the Magic Toys head bust for the new Gundam. I was, over the past couple of years, we had a few different head busts come out, like from third-party kits. And this is actually one that I think is definitely one of the better ones. So one of the better looking ones for sure. So definitely really happy about this. So this one was from Dexter. So I think Dexter was saying that he had wanted to give me this kit for a while. but so it just worked out that I was there in the country, and it was very easy to just give it to me there. So this one as well, I want to work on this one sooner than later, so I'll try to make some time to get some work done on this. At least just snapping it up to review it for you guys, and then painting and all of that will have to come a little bit later. But anyway, this is just a 1/35th scale new Gundam head. I believe Justinius Builds, I think, did a couple of videos on that kit if you want to check that out in the meantime. Also, let me just say just the names of some of the other people who gave me these gifts. Gino, who gave these ones I'm about to show you here. Della, Ken, and Ivan as well. I think the shirt was from Ivan, if I remember correctly. Met a lot of people, so you guys will have to excuse me if I just can't remember everyone's names and faces. So, yeah. Okay, here's what Gino gave me. The Sky Grasper for the Dragon Momoko Strike Gundam. Here. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm currently working on the Dragon Momoko Strike Noir, and I've been pretty impressed with this kit, so here's that. It's all painted, just waiting for detailing and decals and stuff. So Sky Grasper, as well as the sword unit for the Strike Gundam. So you may be able to guess what another thing is going to be here in a moment. So there's those two kits, those two kind of add-on kits. Then also from the group, I think this was just kind of from the group in general, right? Is the Akatsuki. So another Dragon Momoko kit. I know the guys were anxious to let me try out some Dragon Momoko kits, and just because of my recent kind of revelation of being more willing to try out Dragon Momoko after originally not liking the company from my first experience. But yeah, the Strike Noir has been pretty cool, and this is this and the Strike are basically like the same kind of kits, so just in different parts. So I'm sure this one will be nice as well. So yeah, the Akatsuki, it's cool. It has two different backpacks. Haven't quite decided which backpack I'm gonna use. I kind of like the funnel one better, which I think is what's the one? The Shiranui pack. And the Owashi pack is kind of like, it's pretty much just like the ale pack for the most part, so it's not really as exciting, but I do really like that one as well, so I don't know. Haven't quite decided yet, but either or, yeah. We'll probably be stripping off the gold paint of this as well. I'll try to maybe do just a review of this maybe before painting it to give you guys a look at that, what the gold paint looks like. But ultimately I'll probably be stripping off the gold paint, and I may not even repaint it gold at all. May just paint it a different color entirely. Haven't quite decided yet, but yeah, probably going to be custom colored for this. Probably not going to be gold, but I don't know, we'll see. So that was Monday. Later Monday, I know you guys have been talking about this in the chat. One other cool thing that I did there Monday evening was to go visit Mama Hao there in Cavite. She is, I guess, just kind of famous there. He, anyway, really cool. She had just a collection there. Really cool collection. I didn't take any pictures or videos just because, again, I just wanted to just go there and just enjoy that and just kind of hang out there and just see the collection and stuff. And it was a really cool collection anyway. So that was really fun, interesting to go stop by there. After that, what did we do? We went out for dinner, yeah, with just Dexter and Victor, Mel, Dexter's family, and who else? Chad's. I think that was it, right? In our group there for dinner, went out for just like a Filipino food there for dinner, and just like a small local restaurant there was really, really good as well. Just, again, like I said, all the food on the trip was really good. So that was just a really nice evening as well. Stayed in just hotel near there in Cavite. And yeah, Monday was a really good day as well. And then Tuesday, there was still one more event. We went to Tagaytay, if I remember correctly. Still didn't really get very good at the pronunciation of stuff, but trying my best. Went there and met some other guys. Now suddenly I forgot the name of the group. Sorry. What's the name of that group that I met there in Tagaytay on Monday? There was just a few guys there. We just went to a cafe there and met a few of the guys at Beanleaf. Yeah, it's GBOPH, but I forget what it stands for. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a week. I can't be expected to remember for longer than a week. No, just really bad memory. But anyway, just met a few guys there. They brought a few kits to show. They had like some really cool, like exclusive unicorn version kits, and there's some cool stuff to show. So that was, yeah, Gunpla Builders Overtime. Thank you. Gunpla Builders Overtime Philippines. So also a really cool group from that area. Met a few of those guys, saw a few of their kits, chatted there for a while at that cafe Beanleaf, and it was just a really nice afternoon. And they gave me this kit. So they gave me the launcher strike kit. So with this and the Skygrasper and the sword unit, then I can make the perfect strike with all of this. So that's what I'll do with this. So I'm all loaded up on my Dragon Momoko kits. I can have the full Dragon Momoko experience, minus the Destiny. I'm just not really interested in the Destiny, to be honest. I'm just not really a big fan of the design of the Destiny in general. So minus that one, I'm cool with these kits. Like I said, I've been enjoying the Strike more, so I'm looking forward to checking out the Strike and the Akatsuki as well. So yeah, I got very loaded up with some cool Dragon Momoko stuff. So that was all of the gift stuff. There's one also from Monday's event, also another cup. This was from the Gunpla Builders Den event on Monday. They had some mugs made up here, so this is just this was the kind of poster image for the event. So yeah, here you can see there's the Gunpla Builders Den logo. Here's my name here at the bottom, and ZakuAurelius, and the 2016 challenge there. So yeah, just another souvenir from that event. Arian is asking about the PG Phoenix. I really thought about buying the PG Phoenix while I was there because that was going to be like the cheapest that I was going to get. I can obviously the PG Daban Phoenix is not very expensive in general. So even if I bought it like here in Korea, ordered it. If I bought it here, I would order it from Samuel Decal, most likely from Hong Kong. It would not be very expensive, but it would have been even cheaper to just buy it there directly in the Philippines. And I guess I should just, I'm kind of like all over the place, so sorry about this. But on Tuesday, after the event at Tagaytay, we went to, Dexter took me to Divisoria Mall. Divisoria is where they have the shops that's just like all bootleg stuff. So again, it was just kind of cool to see. I wasn't really interested in buying anything, but was really thinking about buying the Phoenix. They had the Phoenix there, and I think it would have cost something like $90 US, just really, really cheap. But two reasons I didn't buy it was the first reason was that I already had a lot of stuff to carry, so I didn't want another like huge kit to carry around. The second reason was just that I'm still not quite sure that I really want to pull the trigger on a Daban Perfect Grade kit. From what I've heard, it doesn't really have too bad fitting issues. Everything is pretty good. And actually, I saw the kit there on Monday's event. Chad had recently bought one, and he brought it there to the event, and we checked it out. And the gold plating on the kit actually looks pretty good, but it's not totally undergated, so you will still have some nub marks. So for that reason, I'll probably, whether I end up buying the Daban kit or someday buy the Bandai kit, whenever Bandai actually releases one. I'm sure I'll be stripping the gold paint off anyway. So I don't know. I was just thinking like, I know it's going to be just a lot of work in general with that kit, especially stripping off all the gold paint as well to repaint that. So like to pay like 3 or up to 4 times more for the Bandai version and then still have all that same work ahead of me, or pay 1/3 or 1/4 the price and still have all that work. At least I didn't pay as much for it. So I don't know. I was thinking about that, and I decided not to buy the PG Phoenix at this time, but I don't know. Possibly. I have plenty of PG unicorns to work on already, so I don't know. Anyway, so the last thing that I got was something I skipped over, but I'll show you this to you guys more later in like a more proper video, but I'll just give you a look at this now. When I interviewed Moki at the Plamo Tech Studios, he brought a kit, one of his kits, to give to me because I've been a fan of his work and I've featured his work on Gunpla News before. So he wanted to give me the kit that I featured on Gunpla News. So he gave me his Barbatos here, his custom Barbatos. Very cool. Here, this one. Really like this kit, and so very, very honored to have this kit. So thank you once again to Moki. I'll do a whole like at the end of the interview video, I'll do a video like just showing off this kit as well. It has like the weapons and stuff here too. It has some of those weapons. So I'll show you guys that more later, but just really cool kit. If you guys remember that kit from when I showed that a few months ago on Gunpla News, in the featured section of that video. Really nice kit. So you guys will see that again later when I can show it to you more properly, but that was it for the gifts. So anyway, that was it for pretty much everything there. Got a lot of really cool stuff. Just really, really thankful. Just all the hospitality that I got from the people there was enough. Like that was gift enough, and then to also get all these really cool kits and stuff as well, like on top of that, is just, I'm really, really thankful. I feel like just it's really hard to express that as sincerely as I want to, because I'm really, really sincerely thankful, and I don't know if that's really coming across, but yeah, just very thankful to everyone there, who, even just the people who just came out just to meet me or just join the events or just shop at the shops there where we had the events. And like the thing about getting a bunch of gifts from you guys, especially like the kits and stuff, is just because like I know how much kits, like I know how like kits are expensive in the Philippines, and like I know for the majority of the people in the Philippines there, of like the fans and builders and stuff, like kits are expensive and you're not like able to buy probably as many kits as you want. So just like for you guys in the groups and the people who gave me kits, I'm just really honored and really thankful for that. I know that I know kits are expensive there, and it means a lot. So thank you guys. really a lot for that. And yeah, just aside from just the kits and stuff, just again the hospitality, like again just Carlo and Reginald and everyone there at Plamo Tech Studio. Thank you guys so much. Had a really good time there, and you guys were really generous, took really good care of me there. Dexter and all of the guys at the Gunpla Builders Den, I owe them a lot of thanks as well, especially Dexter. Dexter just like put his entire life on hold, it seemed like, just to take care of me for a few days there in Manila. So was really super thankful for him for that, and yeah, Aki for inviting me to the Philippines as well, and for the Nail Argama event there. All the guys from the Pinoy Gunpla community who took me out and showed me a good time there on Saturday as well. So had a really good time there in the Philippines. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I don't know if that pretty much just covers it. If you guys had any other questions about the Philippines trip, like I said, when I'm done with this video, I want to switch to Facebook. I want to do just a Facebook Live video just for a bit to build up this kit. So if you guys have any other questions about the Philippines trip, go ahead and ask those now. Cassius is asking if supplies, I'm guessing you're asking if I bought any supplies. No, I didn't buy any supplies while I was there. Not really any point to, I think, because most supplies I can just get here in Korea. Probably wider variety and same price, if not cheaper. So no, I didn't buy any supplies or anything. So, no. Anything else? If not, wrap this up and move to Facebook. Mochan asks, are you coming back? I have no plans at the moment to go back to the Philippines, but I would love the chance to go back to the Philippines to hang out with you guys again and do another event. So I'm sure there'll be another chance to come there and do another event. I hope so, there in the Philippines. So if you guys are a part of a group or something that's having an event, or you know of a shop that's having an event or something, and you want me to come, let them know. And yeah, I'm very willing to come there again. I'd love to. William asked, did the Philippines visit cause the Angelina-Brad split? More info later. I don't know what that's about. Do you go some places in the Philippines? Yeah, aside from Manila and Tagaytay, also went to Boracay for a few days there. So that was really fun. Tiberium said, would be badass to do some sort of event in the States. And have you come? Of course, I'm from the United States, so I'd love to do an event there as well. The thing about the United States is that it's quite big, so like it would have to be like just like something in New York or something in California or something in Texas or something. I don't know. It would like it'd be hard for a lot of people to come out, because if we just did like an event, if I just went to some event, for example, in New York, there's a lot of people in the rest of the country who, of course, would not be able to go. But I guess that's just kind of the way it is. Fort Manuel asks, how was your stay in Boracay? My stay in Boracay was very good. I was lucky because September is usually a typhoon season, rainy season there in the Philippines, but I was lucky that the time when I was there didn't really rain much, and especially in Boracay, the weather was really, really beautiful, so I was quite lucky. The only thing that I didn't like about Boracay was that the people on the beach selling stuff, people on the beach and just like everywhere, the local guys just like coming up to you like every 5 seconds, like asking you if you're interested in doing some activities or you want to buy some sunglasses or a selfie stick or something. It was quite annoying. But unfortunately, that's just how it is there. It's a big tourist destination, and I look like a tourist, so Marwan asked, any Filipino words you learned? Not really, all that much. A few things. I think probably the most interesting word that I learned was pakanern, which I guess is like some slang word that's pretty funny for you guys. So hopefully that's funny. Pakanern. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think I am. But anyway. Mabuhay, yeah, salamat. A few things. Just tiny little words. Did you think the kit price is high compared to Korea? The kit price I actually didn't think was as high as I expected. I know, like, I've heard from a lot of people like how expensive the kits are. Honestly, we were not as expensive as I was expecting, so I didn't think they were that bad, actually, to be honest. It's just a little bit more expensive than what the kits cost here. So from your time in our country, is it worth the visit? I really want to, from the time in the country, is it worth the visit? Going to the Philippines as a foreigner, is it worth the visit? I would say yes. It was definitely really good for me because like I was just like surrounded by people just like showing me around the whole time. If you're just going there by yourself, I think it would probably be a little bit harder to get around. So I don't know. I just know like public transportation there in Manila is not that good, especially if you're a foreigner and you don't speak the language or anything at all. You're just not used to it. You're not used to the place. So I would say if you're a foreigner interested in visiting Manila, make some friends with some people in the Facebook groups there first. Who will be willing to maybe show you around and stuff that you can meet up with and hang out with when you're there, just like just going there by yourself. I don't know if I would really recommend that. I had a really good time, but it was very special circumstances. So with that, getting a little bit late there, so I think I'll wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. That was my Philippines trip. You guys will see a handful of videos from the trip coming out over the next week or so. So stay tuned for those. As far as just what other videos are going to be coming out on my channel in the near future, the next thing is going to be the SD Barbatos review, SD BB Senji Barbatos review. After that, I don't know. No exact plans at the moment, just kind of going however. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. And from now, if you want to see me snapping up this guy, I'm just going to do a quick live video snapping up this on my Facebook page. So head over to my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys there in a few minutes. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Alex. Thank you for modding. Yes, Alex was the moderator for me on this video, so thank you. And thank you guys for watching. See you. Bye-bye.